All right. Hi, friends. Today we're going to talk about when questions. When questions ask about a time. That time might be something like morning or night. Maybe it's a season like winter. Maybe it's a weather time like when it's rainy. Or maybe it's a part of the day like lunchtime. Let's look at some questions. When do you eat breakfast? Let's look at these and see if we can figure out which one of them is a time. This one shows us morning because the sun is coming up. This one shows us cake or a grill. When do you eat breakfast? Yeah, in the morning. Morning is a time of the day. When do you need an umbrella? Umbrella, when it's raining, or rainbow? When it's raining, you're right. When do you wear pajamas? Crying, clothing, or sleeping? Yeah, we wear pajamas when we are sleeping. Let's try another one. When do you need a flashlight? Do you need a flashlight in the morning when the sun is out? Flashlight, or at night when it's dark? Morning and night are both times of the day, but nighttime is when you would need a flashlight. When do you fly a kite? Let's see. Do we fly a kite clouds? Do we fly a kite when it's windy or kite? Windy is a time. It's kind of a season-like thing. Like it's the weather. It's when it's windy, kind of like when it was rainy in our other question. When do you go sledding? We have sled, snowman, and snowing. Here's another weather-related time. So the sled is an object, the snowman is an object, but snowing is a time because it could be when it's snowing. We go sledding when it's snowy. When do you carve pumpkins? Carving means cutting a face in your pumpkin or a picture. Do we carve pumpkins at Halloween, which is a holiday, at Thanksgiving, which is a holiday, or pumpkin? A pumpkin is just an object, so we know it has to be one of these times. Do we carve pumpkins at Halloween or Thanksgiving? Usually at Halloween. When do you jump in puddles? When you go swimming, when it's rainy, or when you're in the pool? When do you jump in puddles? Usually when it rains, yep. Look, when do you go to the beach? Do you go to the beach when it's hot, bucket, or beach? Which one of these is a time when we could go to the beach? Yes, when it is hot and sunny. That's the best time to go to the beach. When do you go to bed? Let's see if we can find the time. Here's a bed. That's not a time. Here is night. We said that's a time of the day. And here is sleeping. That could be a time. When do you go to bed? Usually the time is at night. We could say we go to bed when we're sleeping, but we have to get there first. So let's pick at night. When do you go to school? Do you go to school when it's daytime? When there's a lot of snow or tree? Yeah, when it's daytime. When do you go to the doctor? Here I see the doctor and the nurse. Those are people. Here I see when you're sick. That's a time. And here I see when it's cold. That's a time too. Which one of these would we answer for when do you go to the doctor? Yep, you go when you're sick. When do you take a bath? When you're in the bath? That's true. When you're dirty or a well? I think we need to take a bath when we are dirty. The bathtub is where we take a bath. When we take a bath is when we are dirty. When do you wear a bathing suit? We could also call it a swimsuit. Here's a picture of a bathing suit. That's not a when answer. When do we wear a bathing suit? When we are in the bathtub or when we go swimming? Yeah, when we go swimming. When do you wear a seatbelt? When we're in the car, when we stop, or when we sit in a chair? Yeah, when the car is moving, we wear a seatbelt. When do you need a Band-Aid? When you're crying? When your finger is bleeding? Or Band-Aid? When your finger is bleeding, that's when you need a Band-Aid. When do you cry? Do you cry if you have an empty cup, if you're tired, or if you are sad? Yeah, we usually cry when we are sad. When do you wear sunglasses? Here's sunglasses. Here's an eye. Or when it's sunny. When do you wear sunglasses? When it's sunny. When do you eat cake and open gifts or presents? Let's look at these choices. Gift, party, or happy. Let's think of when one of these could be a time. Is a gift a time? No, it's a thing. Could a party be a time? Yeah, it could be time for the party or when it's party time. And happy is how we feel. So when do you get to eat cake and open presents? Yeah, at a birthday party. When do you get dressed for school? In the morning? At school? Or clothing? This is a time, this is a place, and these are things. And we said that when questions ask about a time, so we need to pick in the morning. We get dressed for school in the morning. When do you build a snowman? Do you build a snowman? When it's storming or when it's snowy? Yeah, we can build it when it's snowy. That's the end of our when questions. You guys are getting so great at answering different kinds of questions. Today we talked about when questions that tell us a time. The answer is always a time, whether it's a time of day or a season or when some sort of weather happens. All of those are different times. Thanks for playing with me, and you can listen to this more than one time so you can keep remembering what those answers are. Because before you know it, you'll be able to answer when questions all by yourself.